You remember the story, I hope that you do, of God who created everything, everyone, even you. When the God who spoke created, he created it good, and mankind could enjoy it just as he should. But the problem with people that you'll soon come to see is that no one is good. Not you, no, not even me. Who exactly is good? That's an important question, and answering that is life's most important lesson. Give me a rule and I'm sure to break it. If it looks good to my eyes, then I'm sure to take it. We see this in life as we fight and we thieve, and we see it in the beginning with God's Adam and Eve. All that I've made is given to you freely. Every fruit, every veg, it's yours, the lot, really. But you mustn't eat the fruit from that one seed. No rules but that one, the Lord God decreed. And so they enjoyed it, the world they'd been given, living with God on earth as in heaven. They ate and they drank and were never in need, living life as they ought, how the Lord God decreed. Except until one day, when a foe, not a friend, came to whisper his lies and God's laws to amend. Really? He said that? He outlawed that seed? Are you sure you heard him right, what the Lord God decreed? Did he really say that? In God can you trust? Restricting your freedoms, he treats you like dust. A God who denies you puts me at unease. Take a moment and think what the Lord God decrees. He knows you'll be like him when you eat from that tree. The fruit he's forbidden will help you to see. Knowledge of good and what's evil proceeds. That's why he stops you, the Lord God in decrees. Grasp your own destiny. Take life by the horns. Eat from that tree. Look, there's no thorns. The fruit looks so tasty and ripe from that seed. Eat it now, both of you. That's my decree. The serpent had tricked them. They bought all his lies. Following him, not God, looked best in their eyes. Eve took it and ate and then gave it to Adam, and he ate and enjoyed it. But at once, a great chasm, a divide had appeared, not one you could see, between Adam and God and his beautiful Eve. God came to greet them, and he noticed their deed. At once his heart sank. They'd broken his decree. Not me, blame her, she's the one who led me astray. Not me either, the serpent's the one who made us his prey. He asked, if you loved us, then why you decreed what was so terribly wonderful about that seed? And now we know it's not the fruit that's the problem, it's our hearts, not the rules, and our inability to follow them. Naked we stand here, ashamed rule breakers, rebellers against you, who loved us and made us. They were right, of course, when they surveyed the scene. Everything, all creation, had somehow lost its sheen. God hadn't come to dwell as before, he'd come to judge them for breaking his law. The verdict was labour, hard labour at that. For the man, the kind that breaks your back. For the woman in childbirth, she'd know her sentence. And death to all people, each one of their descendants. But God wasn't happy to simply hand out that verdict. A promise came also, so sweet you should have heard it. A rescue will come to you both from her seed. A rescue. How wonderful what the Lord God decreed. It won't be pretty, what he'll have to do, to live and to die before making things new. But I promise to you, to the creatures that I love, we can be together again if you trust in his blood. Who is good? Not Adam, not Eve. My guess it isn't you either. I'm certain not me. Only one was good, and you know him as Jesus. He came from the Father to save us, to free us. It was love in the beginning and love in the end, love that created and love that repaired. God is love, I'm sure you've heard, but that love is seen in the incarnate Word. Jesus it was who spoke the creation. Jesus it was who gave life through oration. Jesus it was who banished from Eden. Jesus it was who promised to save them. Jesus it was who took on our flesh. Jesus it was who died our death. Jesus it was, and Jesus it is. It's always been Jesus. Everything is his. Jesus it was, that promised seed. He is what's good, just as the Lord God decreed.